Hello everyone, welcome to another and a third 500 subscriber special. This is a game that I haven't looked into at all, but it's on a subject that is very dear to my heart. Well, not dear to my heart, that's the wrong word, but an interesting subject for me. This is Jack the Ripper, New York, 1901. Now, we all know of Jack the Ripper in 1888, the 5 prostitute killings, Catherine Eddowes, Mary... I can't remember all the victims' names. I will obviously... I may find out in this game, but this is a game that I have tried to get to work, and it didn't really work before. So I've tried it again, and it's worked. I had to buy it on a certain website to kind of get it working. It didn't want to work, but now it has. I think I got it working on a virtual machine PC, but this is the first time I've got it to work properly, probably on my Windows 10. I have no idea what to expect. I am planning, and this is an adventure company game. They did the Agatha Christie games. They've done Murder on the Orient Express, and then there were Nun and Under the Sun, I think it is as well. But I've never actually tried this game. I played a little bit yesterday to try and see if it was working, and it worked fine. But we're going to try this game out and see what it is. A point and click. The graphics are a bit... People might go and look at them and go, meh. But I think they don't look that bad. Let's start, shall we? If it's going to work. Oh, there we go. Right, well, let's see what that voice is all about.
There you are. You seen the Daily's headline?
The grisly blood-stained body of a young woman for hire, Elizabeth Lizzie Burney, was discovered sometime during the night, unsatisfied with just stabbing her repeatedly with his knife. The killer also horribly mutilated his victim. Refer to the news reports 12 days earlier of Kathleen Blum, also a prostitute, was murdered under similar circumstances. These terrible crimes are reminiscent of the 1888 Whitechapel affair, where the infamous Jack the Ripper used similar means to murder 5 prostitutes in London. Should New York fear the rising of a spectator of these crimes, the town population is trembling. Lower Side District Police Chief Carter, in charge of the investigation, is calling for claim starting the 2 events are restricted to a small area. No formal links have been established between these cases. Police are currently investigating this angle.
It's terrifying.
You said it. And they outsold us 10-1 this morning.
They outsold? But boss, I don't get it.
Palmer, I'm putting you on this story. Find me witnesses. Terrorize housewives. Interrogate the police. I want a juicy headline every day on this Jack the Ripper story. Palmer, our readers want to know if the killer's in New York. Starting right now, the Lowside District is your new happy home. Get me a story every day and make it snappy stuff, and we'll have the Daily on the ropes. Palmer, my job here is to put New York Today back on top. So get out there and find me something sensational every day about this killer, and we'll KO the Daily.
Alright, well that's our mission.
Say, you seen the papers? Those murders, that crazy killer?
Yeah, I know. Burgess told me to investigate it.
Wow, the competition's writing about mutilated prostitutes, about Jack the Ripper in New York. Just like a book that...
Paul, this isn't fiction. And Brewer wants a series of stories.
Don't tell me you're going into the Lowside District. It's Murder Central.
It's not like I have a choice. Brewer wants eyewitnesses. A daily chronicle will boost the sales of the paper.
Ah, that's for sure. A killer stalking New York makes a better headline than badminton. Anyway, the World Series is about to start. So, Jimmy, you keep me informed, okay?
Right. Took me a little while to actually figure out how to do this, but I think we need to grab... There we go. Okay. Oh my god, the game's just minimized. What? Are you fucking kidding? What the hell, man? Come on! Alright guys, I do apologise about that. The game suddenly decided, for whatever reason, to minimise twice on me. I think I know why. Which, I'm going to be saving it at frequent points, because I've just had to do it with the fact that of doing it with compatibility mode in my computer. It works perfectly fine, there's nothing wrong with it. It just minimizes and then I can't get it to come back up. So that's why. So it may happen throughout this LP. So there's going to probably be a lot of cuts. I'm glad it happened in part 1 and not part 10. So yeah.
Well, if it isn't the crack reporter on the beach.
Hi, Jeff. Is the chief in his office? I've got some questions about the murders.
The murders? Oh ho! Moved you up to the big story, huh? Looks like promotion, that right? Carter's in his office. Take the first right, you know the way.
I don't know if it's because I enabled subtitles.
Hello, Mr. Palmer. What's new with the New York Today? So they tell me you have a new editor-in-chief.
That's right, and he's assigned me to investigate the murders in your precinct.
Your job, first and foremost, is to report the facts, right, Mr. Palmer? So the first thing you should do is read our preliminary report. Nothing makes me madder than reading stupidities in the daily paper and crackpot hypotheses.
You mean stories about this Jack the Ripper?
Phew, what a loaded journalistic hooey. Why would a murderer considered still at large by Scotland Yard travel from London to New York 13 years later and start his shenanigans again? No wild hearsay, Mr. Palmer. The facts and nothing but the facts. Read the preliminary report.
Michelle, Michael, I can't read this fancy writing. What I'm going to do, I'm going to let you guys pause and read, if you can pause and read it. If people are able to, if you could maybe put this in the description as a comment, if you can actually, because I literally can't read this curled writing. I like the way it looks. It's to the day of when it was. People back then would like. I know this is the T here, for example, the Bible Velvet Brothel, or the Blythe. See what I mean? I can't read it.
No wild hearsay, Mr. Palmer. The facts and nothing but the facts. Read the preliminary report.
So we've got two more places now. Crime, 15th November. Let's visit the crime scene first. Okay, so this is the crime scene. I do like the way this is. I mean, it's very given to the time. I like the graphic detail. It's not the best graphics in the world. It's not terrible. Okay, so there's nothing. I don't think I can take anything here. Okay, let's try going to a different. Let's go to the Blue Velvet. See what we have here. Right.
We're closed. We're closed. James Palmer. I'm investigating the murder.
Mrs. Albertina, it's the police.
Again? Ah, let him in. Your friends already came round.
No, I'm a reporter, ma'am.
Wow, what do you know? You hear that, girls? We got a hound from the press here. Listen, this ain't no information bureau.
Did you know the victim?
Lizzie? Yeah. The kid worked here. Not for long, mind you. A real good for nothing, except for drinking my liquor. Go ask the singer at the Red Chapel. They were great pals, them two. Murderers ain't good for my business, sweet cakes. Especially when reporters stick their noses in. I got nothing to say about Lizzie. Ask her friend at the Red Chapel.
Alright, well fuck you then.
Murderers ain't good for my business, sweet cakes. Especially when reporters stick their noses in. I got nothing to say about Lizzie. Ask her friend at the Red Chapel.
Alright, let's save it. It's running now a lot smoother, which is really, really good. I don't really know how long to go for these videos. I'm not really in a hurry to complete this game. I want to take my time and enjoy it. Why is there no NPCs or anything around? I mean, it's so weird.
Oh, yeah. The smell of blood attracts the ravens. Another gaper, huh? Just like yesterday after the killing. Ah, Holy Mother of God. What a massacre.
Were you a witness last night? Were there other people besides yourself?
Well, at first just the police and the fella from the press making his drawings. Then everybody and their brother. The smell of the blood attracts them.
Tell me what you saw.
The devil's hand. Horrible. The poor girl. I knew her, too. Saw her around. Ain't gonna see her no more at the shelter. I ain't spelling it out for you. The foul doings of a vulture. Oh, mankind ain't so kind.
I don't get it.
Palmer, my job here is to put New York Today back on top. So get out there and find me something sensational every day about this killer, and we'll KO the Daily.
Okay, well, he's not much help. I may have to watch an LP of this game, so I want this game to be blind, but I don't want to be wandering around not knowing what to do. I hate it when I have to play games like that. I'm not keen on that because it doesn't make it fun or enjoyable. Oh, see what I mean? I don't know what I'm meant to be doing here.
Sorry, Palmer, nothing new for you.
what the hell do I do? I mean, really? Okay. Well, I think I'm going to finish that where it is. I don't know what I need to do, and I'm not sure if I'm doing this right. We're going to save it on a second save point. Alright then guys, that's going to be it. I'm going to go and just chill probably for the last hour before I go to sleep. So yeah, thanks for watching guys. I'll see you in the next one.
There